Happy Monday, everybody! I hope everybody's doing very, very well today. It is the day after Easter. The sun is shining here. We're having a beautiful day today, everybody. I hope you are too. A couple things. First, I'm going to do Mandy's tag. I told her I had watched it the day it went up, but I didn't comment for a couple days, and I told her I would participate. So I'm going to do that first. This is for Mandy over at Mandi Reborn Fan. Hi, Mandy. And hi, Emma. Her daughter was in the video with her. It's titled Saturday Morning Lazy Tag. And I'm being lazy right now, ladies. I'm just sitting on a chair. I will get up and walk around in a little bit so you're kind of seeing the babies from afar. Here we go. Number one, and these are all supposed to be thought of, you're answering for like a lazy Saturday. So number one is, what is your favorite breakfast? As y'all know, I pretty much eat banana bread and tea every morning for breakfast. But on the weekends, when I do cook a lovely breakfast, which usually ends up being brunch, because I'll do it if we've had a lie-in, I have a couple favorites. I either like to have eggs with toast. Sometimes I'll make bacon. I like my eggs over easy, and I like to dip my toast in it. Yummy. Or I like to make French toast. I make some amazing French toast. I like to make it with brioche, and I have my own little batter. It took me several recipe, well, they weren't even recipes, they were just me trying different things, mixing in, so it's not just like, I don't want eggy bread. I wanted something divine, and so it took me a while to come up with my little batter concoction. But I do love French toast, and I put mascarpone cheese and strawberries on top of it. Sometimes, ladies, I'll be real honest, I will cut my bread, and then the brioche, and then I'll put a little slit inside, and I'll like butterfly it like you would meat. I'll cook the inside, and then I lay it on one side, and I lift that, while that side's cooking, I lift that little flap up, and I'll put chocolate in there, and then close it back down, and then cook it as you would French toast, and then put mascarpone and strawberries. That's divine too. That's a really naughty one, but anyway, those are the things I like to make for breakfast for myself. Number two, favorite Saturday morning cartoons. All right, I don't want any negativity on this, ladies, but I have never in my life liked cartoons, even as a child. I'm not a cartoon person, so I'll leave it there so it doesn't get too horrifying for everybody, but I do not watch cartoons. Number three, what is your favorite activity to do on the weekends? I love, and I started this probably in my early 20s, and I try to do this every week, usually on the weekend. I like to have a jammy day, and for me a jammy day is I get up, I shower, I put on fresh jammies, and I stay in them all day. And I will watch movies, of course I cook, I just have that's like a lazy day for me. Then I'm not doing my chores that I do all the other days. I do try to do that once a week just to give myself a break. So I like to do that. I also like to go out for walks if the weather permits. I like to go out for walks, and even if the weather's nice or not so nice, I like to go for drives. We love to go for drives and just explore new neighborhoods and stuff. You know, we don't do a ton of stuff on the weekend. We're homebodies. We're pretty much home most weekends, just enjoying our time together. Number four, what is your favorite board game? Oh, this is a hard one, Mandy. I love board games. My brother and I have always loved Monopoly. We play that game. Oh, I love Monopoly. We love Monopoly. I love Bananagrams. It's not a board game. It's kind of like you're playing your own individual Scrabble. Kind of hard to explain, but I love Bananagrams. And we typically mix two sets together and play. And then I also love Scrabble very, very much. I'm a word person, so I love Scrabble. And Mancala. I guess you would call it. It's not really a typical board game. It's an African game. I learned how to play it actually when I was in the 7th grade, and I absolutely love Mancala. 5. What is your favorite book? All right, everybody, say it with me. To Kill a Mockingbird. Y'all know that's my favorite book. Has been since I was a little girl from the first time I read it. I've read it several times. I absolutely love, love, love To Kill a Mockingbird. 6. What are your favorite PJs? I love nightgowns. I'm a nightgown gal. I do have some 2-piece sets, but I prefer nightgowns. 7. Do you have a favorite stuffed animal? No, I do not actually have a favorite stuffed animal. Growing up, I had some stuffed animals, but I was really more of a doll person. Oh, Cal Surprise. So no, I do not have a favorite stuffed animal. So that ends Mandi's tag, and I will put the questions down in the description as well as a link to Mandi's original version of this tag so you can see her and her daughter Emma. Emma was a little cheeky in that video at the beginning, but I had a good laugh. Anyway, so that was Mandi's tag. The other thing, I want to thank everybody for your lovely comments and messages I received about my video yesterday. I am still obviously pondering things, as I stated I was, but I do want to let everybody know I'm not leaving the community. I thought I stated it clearly that I was just going to be a little bit more cautious with what I share in terms of personal stuff, but I've had several messages that came in. I saw them today, but some came in last night, some came in today, thinking I'm leaving the community. And I thought I said I wanted you to know I'm not leaving the community, but that I would just be more cautious in what I share. So, so I'm not leaving because that is letting the bad guy win, in my opinion. You know, bullies back down if you stand up to them. So I'm not going anywhere. I just want to be a little more cautious in what I share. I mean, I haven't even figured out the definition of what I need to be cautious of at this point. But I do want to, just be, I've always been cautious about not sharing stuff about family members and my husband and stuff, because as I've said, I'm the one who's chosen to be on YouTube, not them. But one thing I'm really considering, I know I have my giveaway going on right now, and I will, of course, choose a winner, but I may not reveal where I am. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. So that's what I'm pondering. Anyway, I did sit down. I did my chores this morning. I'm still doing laundry. That's all I have left. So I have to go turn those back on. I turned them off because those machines are right outside of the nursery here. I'm going to get my laundry going back, and then I'm going to be painting. And I did sit down after I cleaned my house upstairs, and I think I put 52 videos in my watch later. I haven't watched videos since the end of last week, and so I really want to catch up. I saw some nice long videos. Herlanda had a 3-part. I was really excited about that. So I saw some longer videos and some good videos. I'm being a little more selective in what I'm watching, because I like to be mindful of what goes into myself as well. Again, I have to just protect my soul. So I am being more mindful of, I don't want to know, as I said, I don't know the details all, and I don't want them. I can't manage all that. So, but I did share with a couple people, and I'll tell you quickly, when I was a nanny, if I would hear children, let's say I'm downstairs and they're upstairs, or they're in the next room and they're bickering and it's getting out of hand where you can tell they're not managing it and you have to step in, I don't walk into a room ever. Never, never, never with children will I walk in a room and say, what's going on, or if somebody's been hurt and they're crying, I don't walk in and say, what did you do, or anything, because that automatically means you're going to have to choose sides. I refuse to put referee stripes on. I just will not. I walk into a room, I look quickly around, assess the situation. If I can figure out, if I've got a crying child and I can see a hand slap on their face, okay, do I need to ask what happened? No, I just need to say, talk to the child, no, they hit them, whatever. You don't ask questions where questions don't need to be asked. If I can't figure it out from a quick assessment, then I just say, you guys have 5 minutes to work this out. I'm going back downstairs or back in the other room. in 5 minutes, if you haven't worked it out, here's my solution. And I give them my solution, and then I walk away. 9 times out of 10, they work it out. If in 5 minutes they haven't, I go back and I then enforce my solution. So it's like that with me. I don't want to get in the between stuff. I do think it's very important if somebody is being threatened, they manage that swiftly. As I stated in my other video, that's not something to be taken lightly. However, we don't all need to be jumping in and hounding the people for details and stuff. I mean, they've got enough going on. So I don't want to referee anything. I, as I've stated, come on YouTube because it's like having an afternoon tea with my girlfriends. And so that's what I still want it to be about. And that's what it's going to be for me. I am not going anywhere. I just, will be a little more cautious in private things that are shared. So I hope that clarifies things. I did respond to messages that I've seen so far. I don't know if I have any more, but I did try to clarify for some people that no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just being a little more cautious. Anyway, so that I hope clarifies things. So anyway, ladies, I am going to go finish my laundry. I'm going to work on Ivy, Jane, and Kira. They need some more detail work, and I'm hoping sometime by the middle or end of this week I will be able to start rooting Ivy Jane. I'm going to finish her up first and then come back and finish Kira. So anyway, ladies, do have a blessed afternoon, and again, thank you everybody for your lovely comments and your support. And I think, I'm happy that we've all rallied around one another and just, I wish there was a way to have like a private, you know how on Facebook you can have a group or a page where the admin has to let you in. But I suppose somehow somebody'd get in anyway, so we just have to, do the best we can and just be more selective in who we watch. And again, your channel is open, and people are going to possibly leave negative comments or thumbs down or all that nonsense that they feel the need to do, but that's their business. Anyway, I'll stop there before I am chewing on my foot, ladies. All right, everybody, have a wonderful afternoon today, and thank you again, everybody, and be blessed. Be happy and find your joy today. Go find a joy bubble. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.